Everyone, Kate Cashman here from katecashman.com and The Breath Between. I've stuck my earphones in this week because I've realised that we have a lot of wind and my dogs will sometimes bark and you'll get background noise from my computer. So I hope that you can hear me okay and that the noise is fairly interrupted and it's just my voice that you can hear. I really wanted to do a video blog this week about something that a lot of people have been asking me about over the past couple of months, but even more so in the last couple of weeks. Especially as we start a new year, people have asked me about coaching. What is this coaching thing? I'm not sure if it's a bit alternative, if it's for me, or if it's a bit woo-woo. And I wanted to clarify why working with a coach is sometimes one of the best things that you can possibly do in terms of moving you forward, but also some of the comparisons that some of my clients have actually given me in terms of working with me as a coach to other areas of their life where they've had coaching as well. So coaching has really evolved. It's not just something that people do if they're having existential crises. It's something that people are increasingly recognising, that they have personal trainers or group trainers for their physical well-being and their mental well-being, but often they don't necessarily have someone in their life that is not related to them, or a close friend or a partner that they can talk to about all of these things that they have in the back of their head about what they'd love to achieve, all those dreams that they have, how they want to feel. I've spoken to a few mothers recently who have felt like they've lost their inner knowing about themselves because they're just so caught up in parenting and relationships and having that time to themselves. But I've also recently spoken to some clients of mine who put coaching into a really fantastic light for me in terms of explanation. These are people who have had sporting coaches for most of their sporting lives, or they've had personal trainers. And what coaching can do for you if you're looking for someone to help, you might even not be looking for someone, but you might have a lot of ideas about where you'd love to go, or you might have total confusion about all of these things that you would love to achieve in the next 3, 6, 12 months. You might be feeling different to the way you've always felt, and you want to refocus on how you want to feel in 3 months, 6 months' time, or even every day. So coaching has evolved from those people who might be looking for clarity for moving forward and recovering from crises to everyday people. I don't know anybody that wouldn't benefit from working with a coach. We all have dreams, we all have goals and intentions that we would love to set for how we want to feel, what we'd love to create, what we'd love to achieve, perhaps what we'd like to connect with. So coaching in Australia is still fairly new, and I'm here to share with people about how rest and renewal can be built into your busy life. One of those things is one-on-one coaching. And as a coach, I'm like a personal trainer to you physically, or what a personal trainer might be to you physically. As a coach, I'm here to support your growth. It might be physically as well, because we all know that there are a lot of blocks that can stop you from benefiting from physical improvement, but to help remove those blocks physically, emotionally, socially, and spiritually. And spiritually, I mean that feeling of, what is this all for? What am I actually working towards? It's not just meditation and identifying with anything in particular when it comes to spirituality. So that is where coaching has moved to. That's what coaching is all about. We all have goals, intentions, feelings that we would love to cultivate. And what a coach does is they are there to help support you, to help keep you accountable, to help cheer you on, but to be a neutral space, to talk about those things that you need to talk about to move forward. That is what coaching is all about. It's about moving forward. It's not about talking to your mum, your sister, your best friend who might be involved in your situation. Even if we know each other, it might, it's definitely still that separation, because this is a professional business. This is a professional service. It's a methodology that I have learned in my professional coaching qualification. But that's where coaching has moved to. It's not a woo-woo service. It's for people who are looking to move forward, just like you might want to move forward with your physical and emotional, or physical and mental health, with a personal trainer. And it's actually, the current packages that I have that are 3 months longer and more, they're actually cheaper than working with a personal trainer. And we meet twice a month on Skype. So I just wanted to give you a bit of clarity around that. I was really not sure about coaching at all when I first started coaching with a coach myself. This was before I learnt about coaching. What I knew was that I had some confusion around where I was going. I was coming to the end of my PhD and I didn't know if it's 100% that I wanted to only do academic work. I knew there was something else in me and that there were other areas I wanted to explore. I felt like an imposter in a lot of areas of my life. I wasn't owning what I knew and my competencies. And I know there are a lot of people out there that have similar feelings about not feeling like they're enough for the roles that they're in or that they're playing in their lives. Working with a coach helped me own all of those. It helped me identify what was missing and what I needed to move forward. And it was transformational. And the training that I did helped to give me a structure, a formal methodology, which is important for a structure junkie like me. I had a methodology to support people to move forward. So I want to encourage anybody who is looking for changing the way they feel, looking for that sense of renewal, to reach out to a coach. It doesn't have to be me. It can be anybody that is a coach if they're properly trained and they have a personality and an approach that you click with. Working with a coach can be absolutely transformational. So you can get those goals out. They might be concrete goals that you can see and feel and touch. It might be, for me, it was working through chapters of my PhD. And my supervisors were like PhD coaches, really. I wouldn't be at the stage that I'm at now looking at getting editing done and submitting it to markers if I hadn't have worked with my coach and if I hadn't worked with my PhD supervisors as my coaches. So it might be something like that. You might want to write a book. You might want to start a blog. You might want to have renewal in your everyday life by producing something, revisiting hobbies, learning something new. It might also be changing the way you feel. So for me, it was a inner confidence, overcoming that sense of being an imposter, owning what I knew and charging forward with those things that I wanted to try, those other areas that would help me feel that way that perhaps I hadn't identified. And I had a space, a safe space where someone could keep me accountable. Different clients want different things. Some people might want you to keep them accountable so that they can make those changes. Just like your coaches in your hockey club in high school helped you to create changes in your hockey practice. A coach, and I know as a rest and renewal coach, I'm there to help you feel that sense of renewal by producing some amazing output based on what your intentions are. And you may not even know what they are yet, but that's one of the ways that you can work with a coach. Get all of the jumble out, get it out there and start achieving some amazing things in 3 months' time or 6 months' time or even 1 session's time. So if it's something that you're interested in, I have a complimentary consult that's 30 minutes long, 30 to 45 minutes long, where I just chat to people about what it is that they might be able to get from working with a coach. But other coaches do the same thing. So if you're looking to talk to someone, you're not even sure if working with a coach is something that you want to, like you might invest in a personal trainer for a period of time, invest in getting yourself a coach to get yourself, your gifts, the way you want to feel, all of those things that you would love to achieve out into the world, because the world and you desperately need it. I will be back next week, and as always, have an amazing day. It's been amazing to be here with you, and I shall talk to you soon, and I'll see you at katecashman.com. Bye for now.